Yo, what's good? It's your boy Druid. And today we're back with another story time. I'm gonna tell y'all why I have disappeared for the past month and a half. 3 components. First, I moved twice. Secondly, mental health concerns. And thirdly, actions have consequences. Either way, I hope you liked the video. Drop a like down below if you do. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Now let's get right into it. So to start this craziness, I moved twice within the span of about a month and a half. So originally I had like a little thing going on. I was like 30 minutes from school, another 30 from work, and it gave me plenty of time to just like chill out, drive, and whether or not I'd be fucked up, which is something that you should never do while driving. I got to live my best life in some ways. That being said, whenever we moved, it made it a lot harder. It began financial strain. I was now driving an hour to work, and so when the summer came, when May rolled around, I got enrolled in a recording program as like a prereq to the courses I'm going to take for my major, and I moved in with my grandparents. So now, like 5 minutes from work, I do my school online, and I just commute to the recording program like 3 days a week. So like that's pretty fun, and I'm really excited to like implement all that I've learned, and it really just exploded the quality of my content. That was another facet of why I've been gone for so long, is because I've really been thinking and trying to figure out how to do what I want to do in a way that matches my integrity and also is just really a healthy perspective, you know? So that's that. Now, the mental health, bro. Oh gosh, we got a lot to talk about. We got more than a lot to talk about. Let's be real, alright? People that use drugs, it's synonymous with mental health use, right? And, surprise, surprise, the first thing you ever hear when you go to a therapist, are you using anything? That's one of the first things they ever want to know, just to get an understanding of like where you're at in life, right? And they will treat everything as if it's like on the level of heroin a lot, and that's kind of frustrating because I feel like that perspective and perception is inaccurate of the devil's cabbage. But either way, respecting the professionals, whatever, I am aware that drugs have consequences, right? And I'm aware of the connections and the interweavings between how something that's psychoactive or psychedelic can have on the mental. And don't get me wrong, yes, it will have an effect on the mental. Just look at like fake carts, bro. Like everyone's getting busted at the moment. If you look at the LA Times articles that came out recently, like everyone and their mother's doing a video on them. I'm surprised that like I didn't speak about it earlier, honestly. But it's insane how common that things like cyanide, which you take a pill in Marvel comics and you die, like if that's the capabilities of the thing, like dang, I don't want anything anywhere near me or like my boss sack. Like I need both of those, me and my boss sack. Either way, my mental health concerns got to a point where they made my content damn near not worth uploading, right? I was smoking some fake shit, right? So out on the East Coast, if you haven't noticed, like I have a southern draw, I feel like, you know? East Coast, we're famous for straight pack, right? We're also really famous for the corporate, like, pens and stuff. Like, you go to, like, any kind of place, like, of course, no, they want ID, but you won't find anything that's, like, actually weed, you know? Like, maybe some edibles or, like, if you really, really search, you could find some carts that are, like, only THCA or But even then, like, they have like a bunch of different varieties and stuff. But on top of that, I had a really bad experience on a cart that just turned them away from me completely. And it's not to say that I don't see the value in them. It's not to say that I don't think that they're convenient. And it's not to say that I didn't hit one 3 days later after like I had a schizo episode. But the point is that the market's irregulated, and without the regulation, you're going to have a lot more mental health things pop out, right? For instance, just for me, right? I was smoking these like fake THCP carts, right? I get sent on my mind, and I would lose at least 50 IQ points, right? So I'd still be somewhat functional, you know. I was just like, I do my job, until it got to be school time. Like, I didn't really like think that it was an issue, because I really started like my huge getting high multiple times a day kind of lifestyle, I guess you could call it. I guess it's more of like an eating habit, really, if you're thinking about marijuana as vegetables. But yeah, so I graduated. I was finally able to like have a big boy budget and like support my habits. Yeah, I just kind of went haywire. I went out the wall. I did a double 69, and not literally, but that's kind of like my mentality. Like, I was looking to get sent as possible 24/7. Chief Keef, I hate being sober. You know what?
I was truly living the Ruby to Cherry epithet, right? Life was good, life was great. It just also came with the part that my mind, I was going through a slow mental decline, whether I realized it, liked it, or not, you know? And when I got to math class one day, I realized I was so sent that I was literally relearning the math. That kind of scared me, because I wasn't functional and I damn sure wasn't productive. Another time, I was so high at work that my manager took one look at me and put me on a register and traded me out for a lady that's 60 years older than me. Like, you know? Like, I really dropped the ball that day. Another time, I completely got to work. I was so high, so twacked out. And this is all off the same carts, that I had, like, no clothes. I was wearing Birkenstocks, some Hollister gym shorts, and, like, the most random blue, like, I think it was a kayaking shirt? I don't know. Like, you know, it got to a point where all of those times, on top of the tweak out experience, where it just doesn't seem worth it to me to even risk it. But like I said, it all came to a halt about a month ago when yours truly smacked a cart, and immediately right after went on the roller coaster of my life, and for 30 minutes had a schizophrenic episode. Those aren't fun, right? Not safe, especially when I may or may not have been on the clock. The point being, be very considerate of what you're buying, and not just the idea of like, if I can buy two, then I can buy it. Like, that's cool if you're going for like pinky rings, but like, we're not pimps, you know. That's not how the cash flow goes. Mine goes out in a steady stream. You know, just not pissing away, right, all day long. But at any rate, if y'all leave with nothing else from this video, I just want you to know this isn't over. I'm just getting started. And don't think that I stopped. If anything, I've been going harder, you know? We haven't even gotten to the first room binge, you know? Like, let's get into it. Anyways, I hope you liked the video. Drop a like down below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you all have a great day. This video is getting a little long. Peace.